All right, we are back with another Prize Picks video. Going to be talking football today, guys. We got three NFL games that we're going to be going over, and one of these picks is actually going to be in Friday's game as well. So we'll bring you guys 6 picks. Wanted to get you guys something out there on Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. There's a lot of things to be thankful for, but one of them is not Kevin Durant. He robbed us of the promised land. Would have gone 6 for 6. He was the last leg. I'm telling you, I was watching this game. He had 0 in the first quarter. Second quarter comes around, he gets 3 practically in a row. Then waited the entire fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. He picks up again. He picked up one more to get us over, which sucked. But then he ended up getting 6 on the night. So that one stung. We'll take the double up, guys. I mean, if we're hitting 5 for 6 consistently, that's obviously we're going to take that any day of the week. But just sucks to miss that 6 for 6. But again, a lot of things to be thankful for, including these 5 guys. And I'm sure you guys are with your family, so this one's not going to be too long. Going to just quickly go over some picks that you guys can throw in there. Also, it's later in the day. It's almost 12:30 already. So looking at the board here, remember to take advantage of Christian McCaffrey. And then these games are starting in 15 minutes, so I won't be going over that game. It's going to be the 2 games later, and then one on Friday. So let's jump into the board again. I'm going to run through this quickly. Let's go to Brendan Aubrey, the kicker, rookie kicker. We're going over his field goals made. He's been crushing this line all year. A guy that I tried to pick up early in the year in my fantasy league, actually, and someone beat me to it on the waivers. Over in 70% of the games. Great matchup against Washington, who gives up 2.3 field goals per game. That's almost dead last. So, yeah, I mean, I expect he could definitely get 2. The teams that he didn't get them against, it makes sense. San Fran, Philly, Giants doesn't make sense. But, yeah, 29th ranked, 2.3 field goals made per game at a minus 145 value. I don't know why this is on PrizePicks. We're getting great value there. We can go over to Odds Jam. He's actually right at the top of the list. I put in the 8 games that are going on right now. Brandon Aubrey is a green bet, guys. That means we're absolutely loving this. Minus 148, minus 150, minus 160. Someone's got this at 2.5. I mean, take advantage of Brandon Aubrey's while he's there. His game's at 430. So that's our first pick. It's just unheard of to see those odds on PrizePicks. Next up, let's go to Terry McLaughlin. We're going over his 4.5 receptions against Dallas. Now let's go find him. See what he's been up to so far this year. McLaurin. All right. 73% of games in 2023, he's gone over this. Now they are huge underdogs here, but I mean, if they keep it close and they're slinging the ball down at the end of the game, that could mean that he gets a few more receptions there. Obviously, a really, really good passing defense here. Into wide receivers, I assume it's the same. Yeah, it is. So, great passing defense. That's the only hesitancy here. But he's been crushing this line 8 of 11 games. And again, game script wise, if they're not getting absolutely crushed, they should be throwing the ball down the end of the game, and maybe McLaurin grabs a few of those down the stretch. So that will be the second pick. Let's go check out what Odds Jam has to say and any of the other sports books. Let's go find Terry McLaurin. Oh, he's actually right up there too. So another very good bet, guys, here. An orange bet here. A green bet. So this just got bumped. So this is looking even better. Minus 138 on FanDuel, minus 135 on Pinnacle. Definitely take advantage of this value. Flip's got it minus 155, minus 174. I mean, just ridiculously good value here. Yes, tough defense in the Cowboys. That would be our one hesitancy here, but everything else is checking out. 8 of 11 games he's gone over this, and if they keep it close, I think he could definitely get this. So McLaurin over 4.5 receptions, our second play. Next up, let's go to Riley Patterson, another kicker here. Going to his 1.5 field goals made, and we're going over here as well. Let's go check out Patterson's page. Definitely not as locked in as Aubrey, but he's been pretty good so far too. Where is it? 1.5. Yeah, 50% of the games he's gone over this. But good matchup as well. 5 of 10 games he's gone over this in 2023. But again, another solid matchup. 2.1 field goals allowed per game against Green Bay here. Oh, I'm realizing this game's at 12:30. Okay, well, I'll have to get rid of this one. But Riley Patterson, if somehow you see that before the game starts, we'll go ahead and get rid of him. So maybe five plays. Sorry about that. Tua, he's the guy going on Friday. We're going to 1.5 passing touchdowns. Yeah, we're going over here as well. He's been crushing this line. Obviously, he's had a great year. If you could find, there we go. Passing touchdowns over. He's gone over this in 6 of 10 games so far. The DVIG odds are really liking this as well. -140 on the DVIG odds. 6 of 10 games. He's gotten at least 2. Going up against the Jets, obviously a solid defense there. Only allowing 1.2 passing touchdowns per game. Not sure if we have any head-to-head history here. Yeah, looks like he does have head-to-head history back in 2021, so take this with a grain of salt, but did get it both of those games as well. These are -114 odds, but that's on FanDuel, and we did see the DVIG odds are much higher. We're seeing DraftKings and Caesars over here, but let's open up OddsJam and kind of see all of those. This is more of a fun one too, if you're watching that Dolphins game tomorrow. Let's go to apply. Let's go find Tua. My internet's pretty slow right now. Tua over passing touchdowns right here. So 53.23% chance to hit. Again, we saw some of these, but Pinnacle's in here at -139. That's always really good to see just because they're one of the sharper sports books out there. Bovada's at -135. I mean, all -130 practically and above. So definitely a good spot for Tua. So that'll be our third pick because we had to get rid of the Patterson pick. Next up, let's go to Tyler Lockett. All overs here, so fun to watch ones as well. Tyler Lockett over 4.5 receptions. Let's go here. Pop him in there. This is the 8 o'clock game tonight. Go get Lockett. Put it in your pocket. We can lock it in. Over 4.5 receptions. We can see a little positive EV thing there as well. So let's get some. That's always good to see. 5 of 10 games he's gone over this, going up against one of the worst, San Francisco, giving up a bunch of passing receptions. So love to see that. I do want to see the wide receivers. Looks like they're even a little bit worse. 15.7 receptions to wide receivers. So that's definitely solid. If the Seahawks can keep it close here, +7 spread. So they should be throwing the ball down the end of the game if they're trying to make a comeback here. So game script looks good. He's over in 50% of these games. And I don't think there's any injury news, but obviously Lockett's one of their best guys. Metcalf's 4.5 is also something to look at. I decided to go with Lockett here, but if you have more trust in Metcalf, that's another one that's popping up at 4.5 with pretty good EV. So I'm choosing Lockett on the video picks. Let's go see what other sports books are saying about him. Go get Lockett. Oh, whoops. Deselect everyone here. If you can't tell, I'm had to escape my family just for a second to come make this video, but trying to make it quick for you guys. 4.5 receptions, 52.46% chance to go over. Looks like Pinnacle's got this in -131. Other sportsbooks around -125, -130. I do want to see if that shifted to favor Metcalf here. It was earlier, it was favoring Lockett, so 52.46. If it's better than that, I might just go with Metcalf. It was a pretty big toss-up for me. Or you could go with both of them. Looks like Metcalf has jumped up to the favorable spot here, so that's interesting to me. Maybe we go with Metcalf now. Definitely don't mind taking either of them. We'll lock it in just because it's Lockett, and we have to lock it in, and we already did lock it in. We'll stay with Lockett. But Metcalf's another play. I'll probably be playing him in a separate thing. And then last but not least, the tackles and assist line. Can't do a video with that one. Lenoir, 4.5 tackles and assists. We're going over here as well. He's got a pretty good history against the Seahawks, but we can jump into his page, see what he's been doing so far this year. All right, tackles and assists over. So we can see the odds are favoring that, -125 on whatever sportsbooks they're giving us right now, which is DraftKings. He's gone over this in 7 of 10 games, so really like to see that. Tougher matchup in terms of tackles and assists, though. 9th ranked and 5th ranked, respectively. 41.8 tackles against, 19.9 assists against. So that's something to look at. But again, the head-to-head is looking pretty solid. Last 2 games, he's gone over this. These are the most recent ones. So I know there's always roster turnover. But you know, that's good to see. At least the last 2, he knows how to play these guys a little bit. And then yeah, 7 of 10 in his 2023 season, so definitely liking that as well. So Lenoir will be our 4.5 tackles and assist line of the day. Let's go check out what OddsJam has to say about him. Lenoir, apply. And we do see that 52.1% chance. So that, I think these lines moved a little bit. I think it was at like 52.9 or something earlier. But again, sportsbooks are really liking this. Minus 125 on ESPN bet. So definitely still liking it. Don't mind it. 7 to 10 games. Tougher matchup against the Seahawks, but has gone over the past 2 matchups there. So that will do it. That are 5 picks here for us. If you're interested in any of those tools I was just using, I highly recommend them. They make me profitable for sure betting on sports, and they make it very easy too, and you can be very confident in your plays. So again, the Patterson pick is not going to be in here just because that game's starting in like 5 minutes. But let's go over and review them. Brandon Aubrey over 1.5 field goals made. This is almost a lock. It's like minus 160 odds some places. I'm very interested why it's on the board. Terry McLaurin over 4.5 receptions. That game's at 4:30. This game's at 4:30. Tua is tomorrow, 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's a fun one if you're going to watch it. Tyler Lockett, we locked it in because Metcalf actually got the boost in the odds. So if you're interested in a Seahawks receiver there, maybe Metcalf's your guy, but kind of a 50-50 split between Lockett and Metcalf. Maybe run them both if you think Gino's going to have a great day. That game's tonight. And then Lenore over 4.5 tackles and assists. That game's also tonight. So that will do it for this one. Wanted to get you guys something out for today. And definitely, say thanks to your family. Hopefully you guys are with them. And eat a lot of turkey. Have a lot of fun. Play a lot of games. I'm a big board games guy. So that's what I'll be doing. That's what I was doing yesterday. And yeah, Kevin Durant burned us. But we'll get that 6 for 6. We've been very, very close and consistent. So let's make some money, guys, today. Have a lot of fun, and peace out.